In a few moments, we'll hear from Bob Stefanowski, and then later this morning, Governor Ned Lamont. We appreciate both candidates participating in this event.
Let's get started. So let's talk first about workforce.
I think you have to start at a high level, which, despite there being that many job openings, this is not a good economy. If someone were to tell you, I've got a city that's midway between New York and Boston, next to one of the best universities in the entire world, with a deep water port, you think you could make something out of that? Of course you could. Bridgeport. Why hasn't that worked? It's not because the residents of Bridgeport don't want it to work. It's because we haven't developed it properly and thrown a little bit of corruption, which doesn't help. There's a lot we can do, but when you're in a situation with 2F ratings, 1,000 job openings that aren't filled, second highest taxes, it hasn't worked.
Welcome, Governor. It's great to see you again. What's your assessment of the labor shortage? And what actions have you taken, and how else do you hope to address this issue, both in the short term and the long term?
So I made the biggest commitment to workforce development by a factor of 5 in the history of the state. Many people say, I want a 18-week certificate program to be a laser welder. So we're putting together programs like that. You can get a job, you can be a nurse, fintech, in a shorter period of time, continue your education, but you're earning while you're learning. We've got the greatest universities in the world right here, and the best and the brightest come to Connecticut. So I've talked to all the business leaders. I urge you to do the same thing. Get in front of these students while they're still in school. And I want the best and the brightest to stay in Connecticut, and I want the business to have incentive to hire here in Connecticut.